Hello everybody, it's Joshua and I'm in Massachusetts, and I'm recording this video because I just wanted to share that it's been a while since I've eaten and slept and had water, and it's nobody's fault. It just sometimes things go differently than we plan it to. So I ate yesterday morning, and then I was waiting for my friend. We were gonna have a beautiful dinner, and as we got closer to dinner time, I felt that it wasn't really aligned, and we were just gonna see what was gonna happen. And turns out that it really didn't align at all for dinner, so we didn't have anything. And then I was gonna ride home. It's only like 30 minutes from her place to the place I'm staying at, the host and friend, and ended up being a 5-hour journey. And because of some bus complications, I had to stay basically on the street in a location. So what was going to be a 5-hour journey turned into more than a 12-hour journey. So I'm really tired, and I'm really looking forward to some sleep. I'm looking forward to water and just nourishing the body in some possible way. So maybe there's something going on in your life. Maybe things aren't lining up the exact way that you thought they would or that you planned. And it's easy to feel frustration and anger and confusion and just lost. Maybe you've been feeling this for more than just a day or a week or a month or even a year. I know I did. I felt lost most of my life, so I understand what that's like. So this is where we have a chance to honor the emotions that come up, breathe through it without spending a lot of time with the story of how the emotions showed up. Breathe through it and honor it. Just honor it. Maybe you want to thank the energies and the emotions for showing up. Maybe you just want to notice them without paying a lot of attention to it and just observe it. However you choose to experience it is fine. And then once you release whatever the anger is or frustration or the emotion, then do your best to return to peace, or at least neutral, if anything. And I'm, even though my body is really asking for some fuel, and I've had a lot, just no sleep at all. So I mean, I wouldn't say sleep deprived at this point, but there was a lot of emotional release yesterday, so I definitely could use a little rest. I'm still grateful. I'm grateful for the sun. A lot of vitamin D, and it's very, very powerful energy. I'm grateful for the buses that did bring me here. I'm grateful for my patience of this whole experience. My intentions were to connect with people on the buses, connect with people in the stops. That hasn't happened. Most people have looked away from me, or just whatever the situation is, it just hasn't lined up. So I'm grateful for the opportunities. I'm grateful for finally being on the East Coast and ready to settle, ready to reside here. I'm grateful for all the different experiences that are going to happen here on the East Coast as a result of me being here and interacting with people. And I'm just grateful for everybody who's driving by, that we're exchanging energies whether they know it or not. So I'm receiving some of their love and their light, and they're receiving some of mine. So there's a lot to be grateful for, even if things aren't lining up in a certain way. Just know that it's not always going to be that way. Just know that on a soul level, you're being guided every step of the way, whether it makes sense or not, whether it feels good or not, and whether you understand it or not. Just know that every moment, on a soul level, you're exactly where you're meant to be, based on your soul's highest growth and what's best for the planet, what's best for all, what's best for humanity. So with that said, again, my name is Joshua, and I'm praying in the next hour or so I get to sleep. And until then, I'm just going to at least be at peace. If I'm not in joy, I'll at least be at peace. So I love you. Thank you so much for being you and for listening and watching, and I'll talk to you soon.